Well, good morning, everyone, and thanks for being here with us for this news conference. Joining me today are Lincoln City Council Member Benny Shobe, City of Lincoln Chief Sustainability Officer Kim Morrow, LES Services Specialist Jessica Kneifel, John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electrical Sales Director Jesse Hinkfeld, and Lincoln resident Dan Alberts. And I'd also, of course, like to acknowledge and thank LES Energy Services Manager Mark Skolnick for being here today. So earlier this year, the City of Lincoln, in partnership with Lincoln Electric System, launched a pilot heat pump incentive program to make energy-efficient heating and cooling more affordable for Lincoln families. And I'm excited to announce today that the pilot was a huge success. 329 homeowners installed energy-efficient heat pumps, saving money, reducing emissions, and improving health outcomes in our community. Today, I'm thrilled to announce that we are launching the second round of the heat pump incentives for Lincoln homeowners. And this means more cost savings, cleaner air, and healthier homes for even more Lincoln families. For this next round of incentives, we've dedicated $625,000 in the city's biennial budget. We've also made several modifications to the incentive structure to ensure they provide maximum value to our community. To share more about the value we are creating for our community with these incentives, I'd like to invite up Councilmember Benny Shobe to speak. Councilmember Shobe's commitment to climate resilience and affordable housing helped secure the funding needed to make these incentives available to so many residents. Councilmember?
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you. I propose funding for our city budget for heat pump incentive program because I saw them as a way for our residents to simultaneously address two big city key priorities: affordable housing and climate resiliency. I am thrilled that our city's pilot program was so popular. I want to thank the many Lincoln homeowners who took advantage of it. In fact, because this program generated such value for our community, I successfully proposed, with the help of my fellow city council people, an additional $125,000 in our current city budget to support these incentives, bringing the total program funding to $625,000. Today, because of this program, homeowners across Lincoln are realizing the tangible benefits of heat pumps, like reduced heating and cooling costs. They are also contributing to our larger climate goals. In the program's first year, these city incentivized heat pumps reduced our community's greenhouse gas emissions by over 250 metric tons, which is equivalent to over 580,000 gasoline-powered passenger vehicles. Numbers like these demonstrate how energy-efficient heat pumps help clean our air and support our community's health. As we roll out the program's second phase, I look forward to making Lincoln even more affordable, equitable, and climate smart by making heat pumps more accessible to all. I want to thank the mayor, her team for championing this incentive, especially Kim Morrow and John Carlson for their help, as well as Urban Development Director Peter Hine and his team, and Mark Skolnick from Lincoln Electric Systems, tongue-tied there, and his team for their help. Mayor, thank you again for your help, and I look forward to the future.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Shobe, for your leadership on this important program. Our city's Chief Sustainability Officer, Kim Morrow, has worked really closely with our team at Urban Development and our partners at LES to help implement the heat pump incentive program. And I'd like to invite her up now to share more specifics about the program's second phase. Kim?
Thank you, Mayor. I'm excited to share with you the next phase of Lincoln's Heat Pump Incentive Program, a key initiative in our city's plan to reduce greenhouse gas emissions 80% by 2050. This program is not only a critical part of our sustainability efforts, but also a simple way for residents to save energy, reduce costs, and keep their homes more comfortable year-round. Here's how the program works. If you own a single-family home, row home, townhome, condo, or duplex in the city of Lincoln, you are eligible to participate. The program offers financial incentives for replacing your air conditioning system with a new efficient air source heat pump or mini split heat pump. In this second round, we have expanded the program to offer higher incentives for residents replacing air conditioning units rather than existing heat pumps. We've also expanded the eligibility to include mini split heat pumps, which are ductless and work well in older homes. For the general population in this second round, the city provides $500 if you're replacing a heat pump that is at least 5 years old, or $1,500 if you're replacing an air conditioner. For low to moderate income residents, the incentives are even higher, up to $3,000 per household. Each of these incentives may be stacked with the current $800 per household incentive that LES already offers, maximizing the clean energy savings available to everyone. By upgrading your system, you're not only reducing your energy costs, but also making a positive impact on Lincoln's future. Every heat pump installed moves us one step closer to a cleaner, healthier environment for ourselves and future generations. I'd like to thank my colleagues at LES for their partnership and for laying the groundwork for making this program a success. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Kim. Our heat pump incentives are just the latest example of how the City of Lincoln and Lincoln Electric System work together to pursue shared goals that benefit our residents and the environment. And here to provide more details on our latest collaboration is LES Energy Services Specialist, Jessica Kneifel. Jessica?
Thank you, Mayor. Lincoln Electric System is delighted to continue promoting and incentivizing air source heat pumps in collaboration with the city and area heating and cooling contractors. The heat pump program works directly with HVAC contractors and is easy to use. These systems serve as air conditioners in summer months and provide the most efficient means of heating in winter months. Homeowners are able to realize the benefits of heat pumps through reduced heating and cooling costs. Following the launch of the city's heat pump incentive program in January, LES saw a marked increase in the number of residents applying for our $800 heat pump incentive. When compared, the average number of customers who applied to take advantage of the LES incentive over the past 5 years with the number who applied following the launch of the city's incentives, we saw a 225% increase in participation. The ability to stack together the city and LES heat pump incentives appears to have made a significant difference. What makes this program truly easy is that residents don't have to navigate the process alone. Once you select a participating contractor, they will handle the paperwork and apply for the incentives on your behalf. The financial credits are directly applied to your invoice, making participation as seamless as possible. It's clear that leveraging federal, city, and utility incentives makes a difference. The process to access these incentives is simple. Visit the Sustainable Energy Program page at les.com and find a participating contractor you'd like to work with. They will do the rest, from getting incentives reserved for your project to providing instant city and LES incentives on the invoice. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you, Jessica. As you mentioned, local heating and cooling contractors have been essential partners in the success of our heat pump incentive program. In fact, had a conversation with the mayor from another community who was interested in how well this is working, and she was taking notes about the fact that we work so closely with our private sector to make this program easy to use. So let's hear directly from one of these local contractors, John Henry's sales director, Jesse Hinkelfeld. Jesse?
Thank you, Mary. I'm here to talk about the importance of our city's heat pump program, both for our business at John Henry's and for the broader Lincoln community. So far in 2024, we've installed hundreds of heat pumps across the city, and we've seen firsthand how this program benefits local residents. For our business, the program allows us to provide high-efficiency heating and cooling solutions to our neighbors. More importantly, it helps the community by promoting energy-efficient options that reduce utility bills and make Lincoln a greener, more sustainable city. Heat pumps are particularly well suited for Lincoln's climate. They offer year-round comfort, use significantly less energy than traditional systems, and perform effectively in both our hot summers and cold winters. At John Henry's, we take pride in being an excellent partner for heat pump installation. We offer exceptional service, bring deep expertise, and are committed to delivering quality and customer satisfaction. Alongside LES and the City of Lincoln, we make the process simple and seamless, from consultation to installation, ensuring residents can take fully advantage of the city's incentive program, which helps lower upfront costs and makes energy-efficient upgrades accessible. Together, we're building a more sustainable future for Lincoln, one heat pump at a time. Thank you so much for your support of this critical program.
Thank you, Jesse. We couldn't do this without you and our other private sector contractors who are just so key to the success of this program. So nobody knows the benefits of a heat pump better than a homeowner who has installed one. So we want to hear now from one of those homeowners, Dan Alberts, who participated in our heat pump pilot program earlier this year. Dan, thank you so much for participating and for being here to share your experiences with the public.
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, my name's Dan Alberts, and I did participate in that first round of funding. Nearly 30 years ago, my wife Beth and our two daughters, Hillary and Molly, decided what part of town we wanted to live in. And so we thought we'd purchase a house in the East Campus area, sort of known as Professor's Row. We found a house we could purchase, and we did. Over the years, we have watched our daughters graduate high school, become married, and start their families from this home. All of us worked hard, and over the years we have been able to add a garage, a big front porch, and make our yard one that we are proud to see as we turn into the drive. A few years back, Beth and I started to wonder if this home could remain our home as we aged. With a single bath upstairs and the laundry in the basement, the choice was, do we pay to place these necessities on the main floor or move? We decided we'd pay. We were stunned when we received the remodeling cost estimates. We'd purchased our house for $90,000 almost, and the cost to remodel it was almost 4 times more. and our furnace and our air conditioner were running on borrowed time. So this sort of caught us by surprise. I can remember exactly where I was sitting when I read about this program offered by the city in cooperation with the city utilities and private businesses to encourage homeowners to replace their furnace air conditioning units with a highly efficient heat pump unit. As I recall, there were financial incentives offered that brought the final price down about $6,000, as I recall. I called that day to the city and applied. Within a week or so, on the coldest day of the year, Green's Plumbing had our old unit out and our new unit operating. I don't even think our house got cold. Since that day, our home stays within a 3-degree range daily and our costs are down. And as I understand it, the environmental benefits are substantial. When I first saw this program advertised, as I thought it was new and I didn't know quite what to expect. Now, Mayor, as I see the results, I can say this program has definitely exceeded my expectations. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you so much, Dan. Really appreciate you being here today to share your experience. And we hope more people have the experience that you have had. So this next round of heat pump incentives offers even more Lincoln families, like the Alberts family, the opportunity to save money and breathe cleaner air and create healthier homes. And they are a win for our residents, for our community, and our future. We are so proud to continue working with LES and local contractors to make energy efficient heat pumps accessible to more homeowners. Together, we're reducing emissions, improving health, and moving Lincoln closer to a more sustainable future. With that, we would be happy to open this up for questions from the media.
So what's next in the incentive to reduce emissions by 80%?
Do you want to try and take that?
Yeah, thanks for your question. Earlier this year, we had an analysis done that gave us some clarity on what kinds of initiatives would result in the most savings, and it was actually energy efficiency and electrification that had the biggest impact if we just looked at that as a broad category of action. And so this heat pump program fits in precisely with that effort. As much as we can save energy in our community, we are reducing our associated greenhouse gas emissions. So this is one step toward that, and in the meantime, we're looking at other ways we could also help people save energy and save money.
Any other questions? Okay, well, thank you again so much for joining us to learn more about how the city, LES, and our private sector partners are working together to help our community save money on heating and cooling costs, enjoy cleaner indoor air quality, and reduce greenhouse gas emissions. We think this is a win-win-win, and we hope more people will take advantage of this really valuable incentive. Thank you.